lacking. Like, it just does not throttle very well right now. And part of me wants to say it's just like a throttle body being dirty, but it's like, nah, there's no way. I just cleaned it not too long ago. And then part of me is like, maybe the radiator got clogged, but it's like, even if the radiator got clogged, how does that affect my power? Like, power is determined by two things. Well, three things. Well, four technically. Compression in the motor, fuel in the motor, how much air is in the motor, and how like the air flows out. Pretty sure my intake's fine. Like, I changed the filter not too long ago, and it hasn't had any vacuum leaks so far. Compression is low, but I don't think it's that low. Exhaust, I don't think should be restricted in any way. I'd be surprised, but again, it's like, if it is, then it is. But I cleaned it out when I did the head gasket, both the exhaust and the intake manifolds, so yeah. Something that I highly advocate for: coolant drain pans, so you can separate waste coolant and waste oil properly, because waste coolant does not go in the same area as waste oil. I have two separate drain pans. I actually have multiple drain pans. Like two oil ones, one transmission one, and one coolant one. Why? Because you gotta separate your hazardous materials properly and dispose of them properly. Your local O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Napa Auto Parts, Advanced Auto Parts, CarQuest, some local shops near your area, they'll take waste oil. Waste coolant is a different story. You gotta really look for shops, but AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Napa, they take it as long as it's in a sealed containment device. Yeah. Dispose your fluids properly. Don't do the wrong thing and just dump it down the drain, because that's community water. Anyways, very few times I will say that it's too hot to work on an engine bay, but right now, for some reason, my hands are just super sensitive. For some reason, like, usually my hands aren't this sensitive ever, but right now, like, holy hell, this is like painful almost. Ah. Frick. Oh my god. Crap. Hands are just not. But this hose is just incredibly soft. Like, you could just, it's just so squishy. Now, where's the new hose? A lot more rigid, a lot more stable. It is different from the one in the picture, but that is okay. It's just a matter of which end goes where. I don't really like this bend going like that. I like that bend going like that much better. But I'm gonna clean up. Which one did I say again? So label side goes to the housing. Perfect. And then put it on the thing to lock it. I'm not gonna do that because I still need to adjust it for the thing, but I'm gonna take the old thermostat out and swap the stuff out. Okay, put the seal in when you do it, because
this has its own seal every time. Since I'm changing the thermostat out, I'm changing the seal out at the same time. I am putting the higher temperature seal thermostat in, not for anything coolant related, but because I believe that because I wasn't running the OE temperature, bad things were happening to the motor. I won't finish this tonight since I have to go somewhere really soon. So, yeah. Come on, buddy. Come on. I don't have time. I gotta change real quick. I will finish this up tomorrow morning. But all I need to do is tighten up tighten up some stuff. So it's the next day. I just sold my old engine block. Well, not my old engine block, but the LQ9 or LQ4, which I know was supposed to be a thing for the channel, but nah, I'm good. Trying to blow pressure on this, but it's leaking. So that's fun. It's leaking from this deviously placed worm clamp. And it's not even like a small leak, it's pretty significant if I do say so. Okay. Let's hope that's not gonna leak now. There's no coolant in this, so it's gonna take a while to build the pressure, but it's leaking from the new hose. What the hell? So for some reason this part failed to get a good seal. If you don't know that joke, then I'm sorry. But yeah. I'm gonna run water through it, but I don't know why it failed. Like, I've heard of brand new parts failing, but like not radiator hoses. It's literally just rubber. Just rubber. Alright, okay. Super weird. It held pressure with at least my testing. So I don't know. Maybe it's the housing itself that's gone bad, because you can buy housings in the aftermarket. But I don't want to say it's the housing, even though there is quite a bit of corrosion built up on it. This low radiator was right back on. So much extra hose piping, feels like. That's on the left test. I'm gonna pressure test it again, just in case. Cause I heard hissing. So it's like, it's not like it was a small leak, it was hissing. It's leaking from the same one at the same spot. I'm gonna get some soapy water because it's still leaking. I'll be right back. But essentially all I'm gonna do now, kind of hurt. I'm gonna spray where I think it's leaking from, because it got down to 0. That was very smart on my end, you know. Just spray my open distributor. Duh. Because that's how it's supposed to work. Anyways, I'm gonna try to find that leak first. Didn't even have to look at this fucking video, just move my phone. It's behind my phone. Duh. Cause that's a smart place to put it. It won't get lost. Also, I love how people don't look at Facebook Marketplace subscriptions. It's like bare block.
Does it have crankshaft pistons and cam?
It says bare block. Also in the photo, you saw that it's a bare block. Right, what? Dial tool, 24/7, 80. I've lost so many parts to this because I've used it so many times. Honestly, kind of hilarious. Where's my radiator cap? I kind of need that. Here it is. Which one are you? Like this size. Yeah, good enough. It's like literally putting fucking oil in your fucking coolant. Who makes Peak? Is Peak Valvoline? I don't know. But yeah, I like the Valvoline stuff a lot. I like using Peak a lot. I like using just pure distilled water. Like, I think the mixture I had in my engine was 75-25 water to just distilled water to coolant. It's very, very pink. Very, very pink. So this is probably going to raise my mixture up to like 60-40, if not more. So my big thing now is making sure it's not leaking and all that. But also, where's used about half of it, or a little over half. So hopefully it finishes up soon. That's worrisome. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah. So, pour the rest of this in here. I'm gonna then grab my keys. I'm gonna start it up, turn the heater on, and then run it till it blows up. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna run it till it blows up because that's inside the garage. I'm gonna run it till it's close to blowing up outside the garage. So the massive benefit of using a funnel like this, and turn it on, turn the heat on, and then you're gonna see. I think the only way I'm going to do it is this. A little bit of shell. I want a flat surface. Okay. Time to run it one more time. essentially let it idle for like maybe 30 minutes, I guess. I don't know why it's taking so long to get up to temp, but you know, it's whatever, old car things. Let's just hope it does get up to temp, because yeah, as you can tell, oh, it's a little bit over a quarter now, a little bit over. But heat's working great. It's stupid hot in here, like uncomfortable almost. So you probably can't even hear me, but you probably also can't see it, but there is steam coming off this. This is boiling off. Yeah. Antifreeze boiling. Smells like exhaust fumes though, so we're almost at halfway. Almost there.